Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Maybe the Bard goes up to the top lane.
Okay.
And it's about how you...
He gets adopted by the top laners.
Exactly.
It's a 2v1 lane. Okay, okay.
Everybody goes up there for the grub fight, you know, they mix it around, you got some more ingredients.
Use that, right? The lollipopping, where you're throwing it just the right amount to the side of a tower, and it can lollipop to the back instead of actually just connecting on the turret itself. As Bubo getting pretty low here, looking for a trade with that W, but he's very low on mana. And Rich trying to hold that wave as much as he can. Masu gonna get knocked up though, and he is in trouble. He's gonna get locked down. And that is a surprising first blood there out of nowhere. Masu does not elect to flash the W from the Tom Ken. This dragon here pretty quick, so it is first blood over to Dig, but FlyQuest get their dragon.
They're going to have some diversification in their damage types. It's not just the double AD carries.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see where he actually goes with this. I've been seeing more and more people really liking the Leandry's build it. Busio, though, in some trouble now. He's going to get gobbled up by Isles, and that's another easy kill. Well, as Tomo going to grab it. Dignitas's bot lane crushing here in the first in range. See if there's any opportunity for a steal here, but it might be a one-way trip if they go for it. Jensen, though, trying to get Prio, and Inspired's going to pop the ult. He's going to flash in, but it's Tom Kench of everyone who connects that last hit on it. XU, the binding not going to connect on him, and it will just dissipate.
Yeah, that was really close.
5v5 comp, they scale quite well here as well. And we're seeing kind of this new age tank build of just Bomby into Frozen Heart and likely just Kainic coming up next for Inspired. That's kind of the big three, is Dignitas potentially looking for a fight here. Busio maybe in some trouble. He is kind of caught out of position here, could get gobbled up. But on the other end, the TP's going to come in. Masu trying to work down this front line, but it's Busio who's going to go down, and now it's Whippo on the run. Can he get to the blast cone? Let's find out. He is going to be able to blast cone over the wall, but in comes Rich. And Rich has the World Ender active, and there's no way out for Whippo. 4-0 for Dignitas.
And Isles is just stomping on them with this Tom Kench. You mentioned it. Now rotating back towards mid so they can kind of finish up with this one. There's no way Masu wants to stick around. You've got no wave clear there. Bottom side though, Rich.
Now, Jensen going to be jumping in. Inspired is here. The Ignite is down, and Rich is going to be going down in a hurry. They give it over to Jensen, injecting some gold in, but they have the Herald mid. They're going to get a charge. So that's two towers that are for sure going down, and we'll see how quickly FlyQuest can get back to defend this, because it might be another charge coming in from the Herald. And look at all those.
The kill onto Rich, so even though Whippo is up there, whoa, teleport down to the bottom tower, whereas Jensen is almost going to finish it off.
Yeah, it could be a fight here. Busio connects onto XU, but will he have the damage to follow it up? The binding is there. Inspired is here, and in comes Masu. XU in trouble now, trying to get to the wall. The Heartbreaker over, and he does, but he goes down anyway. Another kill going to one of the AD carries on FlyQuest as Busio now on the run. The Tongue Lash connects for Miles. Masu trying to escort him out as it's Inspired hitting the dragon, but his team is fighting at the same time, and no one is helping him. They got to turn on this fight. You can't be staying split like this, but it's Tomo in trouble now. Great gobble up there for Miles. Is going to keep him safe, and the World Ender is popped by Rich, but it's Jensen in the backline. It's Busio portaling out, and Jensen's going forward now, but look at the stun is going to be available there on Jensen. A great buster shot pushes Rich back, and the World Ender expires. The kill comes in onto Tomo, and now Rich trying to get out of there will be able to limp out of this fight. But Inspired on the other side gets the dragon.
Learning the Tristana in while he was on Dignitas, and now is using it against them.
Oh, the deep water dive not quite in time to knock Masu up there. Would have been close.
But he's at 2 items now, with the quick blades finished as well, so this Tristana damage gets pretty scary.
Yeah, Whippo should be able to walk this one out. XU is here. The body slam misses. Dove still holding that ulti though, and there's a flash in from XU with the stun. The Heartbreaker comes in. The heal from the passive not enough to keep Whippo alive. As he's gonna...
The items are basically even
Items
here.
tell you that too.
Yeah, items are gonna tell you that even better. I guess one of the interesting things is that Frozen...
Pretty decent spot here, but with Dove arriving as well, we'll see how they want to fight this one out. XU moving up. Busio trying to find an angle on the side here, but with no Bard ultimate, it could be tough.
Yeah, look at Whippo then, because Whippo's ultimate is ready. He's got flash ready on the Gragas. This is like dream playmaking opportunity, and they go top.
Yeah, Jensen's going in onto Rich. Not going to be able to get the reset, but they do force the flash. Inspired, though, trying to go forward, trying to get in range, as Masu's going to have to flash out of there. There's the Heartbreaker from XU. XU trying to finish him off, but Masu is cutting out. Masu is still alive, and on the other side, it's Jensen taking over the fight. And Tristana going crazy, showing who the better mid laner is in this one, as it's Jensen with the triple, it's Jensen with the quadra, and it is FlyQuest marching on the Baron.
Jensen's a tiny bit of Mikhail's there, that little bit of extra help in the end. did make it for them. I thought Whippo as well over the wall. And that was basically all they needed to then finish up that ace, finish up that dragon and the Baron.
Yep, they hard committed for Masu. They can't finish him off, and Jensen just goes crazy in the back. And there's a nice slow from the auto from Busio into the ulti. The binding, though, missed time, but he's going to get eaten up there by Isles either way, so it won't matter. Masu, though, crushes Rich, who is way out of positioning here, and XU now on the run, but he's got nowhere to go. Whippo still chasing after him. The scatter of the week from Dove, buying a little bit of time, but it will only buy so much as he's trying to run to this blast zone. He's trying to get away. Might actually be able to do it. I thought XU was going to go to him for sure. Whippo still unwilling to let him go, chasing after him, slowly chopping through him. Does get the kill as Jensen's knocking down the inhibitor tower in the top lane. That was a 4v5 that FlyQuest are winning. Jensen not even needed as FlyQuest are looking nigh on unassailable at this point.
All right, turret stand, no chance. Baron buff goes down. Tomo, Dove, and Isles, the resistance, trying to keep FlyQuest off. At least they're gonna keep their Nexus alive for now, but 2 inhibitors and the massive gold lead that has ballooned here.
Pushing in top, Super's coming in mid. It's gonna be up to them to try to problem solve, but really, you either have to hard engage right now or you have to go defend your Nexus, and they're gonna take the third inhib.
This is a very difficult problem to solve, and they're coming in.
Yeah, they're going to be looking for the engage now. Tomo does get caught by that Bard ulti. They're fighting on the turret, which might give them an opportunity. The deep water dive does connect onto Masu, but it doesn't even matter. He ignores the Tom Kench. He flashes in on the carries, and Masu and Jensen ripping through the team. It's another triple for Jensen. 9-0-2 on the Tristana. FlyQuest will end the first round robin, will end Super Week in sole possession of first place.
I love the summer, but I don't believe it. I'm just putting that out there.
Oriana Lilia Melio is very low engage, but it's also something with it being locked in now.
A lot of these teams down towards the bottom of the standings have been picking up a lot of wins, and some of the teams that were supposed to be up at the top really have not performed.
Yeah, definitely has been a alarming number of grubs, but they keep their focus on the bottom half of the map and the dragons.
You know, just even, and they've lost a bunch of plates. It's like, well, is that the way you want to play it? I'm not sure. You know, maybe the view of, okay, well, Cloud9 is confident that it can make it work, so that's a positive. But we'll see if a fight's going to break out here, as there's the calling for Berserker, chunking down core, but Yon going to get a trade back, and on the other side, Umti's going forward. Jojo's going to have to flash out. Umti in some trouble, but he will go down, as it's Berserker that gets the first blood, but in comes Impact, and Cloud9 are falling. Blabber caught into an awkward spot here, as he's going to try to run past APA, but APA satchels him into the team. 3 kills for Team Liquid.
Impact is a monster, okay? Like Udyr, this man comes in and demolishes. Look at him steamroll the team fight. After, it kind of looks like it's going to be a nice start. The ultra mega fire kick from Vulcan does get the name all over it. Number 2 will get picked up as Impact gets visual confirmation. Blabber will not get close to stealing it.
Gonna be able to walk it out.
Yeah, nice little chunk there. They finish up on the tower. Impact collects the wave on bottom distances, and it's easy for this poke damage here. APA throwing out the bombs. Yon with his green gun sniping him. Fudge is down to 60% HP. They won the dragon. Yeah.
Shockwave amounts to almost nothing there as it only hits Impact. I think he was trying to clip Yon and maybe look for something, but yeah, Cloud9 very slowly just bleeding out of this game. TL dominating the objectives.
Just wait till the Canic Rookern is done. Impact already is kind of running free in their faces, and it doesn't look like it's going to change too soon.
Yeah, I don't think it is whatsoever. As Jojo going to be pushed back. So he's going to be able to crush through this very quick. Fudge has no Gnar bar. And the Shockwave isn't quite up, if I can see that from Jojo. It will be up very soon, though. Cloud9 cannot afford to give this up, or I think this game is pretty much toast. Jojo walking all the way in. It's getting low, though. Berserker on the side, trying to chunk them down. Fudge has been taken down about 15% HP, though. This is getting really risky. They don't want to quite finish it in Blabber's face, but they're just getting chipped down now on the side. APA in some trouble, but Jojo mistimes the Shockwave out of the stasis, and APA is going to be able to survive as a result of it. Fudge flashes forward, and Fudge gets killed by APA, who's winning in the 1v2. TL secure the Baron, and
it's not a problem. They're going to play on mid lane and top lane right now, splitting between the jungle. Yon will annihilate this turret. APA blows it up. And they're going to keep on moving forward here. A full minute left on this Baron.
An Impact pushing forward here on a Jojo. Will just be to harass him away and allow Umti to finish that off. You know, they have a great comp for knocking down towers. They also have 6 scrubs, which is going to make it that much easier. And Cloud9 relatively light on wave here besides JoJo. Core JJ will get pushed back again by the culling, but it's just really not amounting to much. A couple autos and an execution could be it, and the TP's coming in. This could be the last stand for Cloud9. They're trying to step up, but Berserker's already chunked so low. In comes Fudge. He's going to scoop ABA against the wall. Can they burst them down? The Shockwave's going to connect, but there's the Wild Growth. There's the shield, and there's JoJo on the run as Impact is pushing forward on the Blabber. Blabber in trouble. Umti connects with a Q. Ward hops forward, trying to finish him off, and there's the kick flash on a JoJo. JoJo is down, and Cloud9 are crumbling. TL in the basement is Cloud9's no longer. Yawn flashes forward. There's another kill for TL. It's a double for the Aphelios as Liquid are marching on the Nexus, looking to put the finishing touches on this one, trying to finish the first half of the split 4-3 and hand Cloud9 their 4th straight loss.
Cloud9 pushed out of their own base.
The team comp rather than lanes. So if there's ever a criticism about their drafts, it's that their lanes aren't always winning. But this one, actually, the fact that they basically got to counterpick River to stop them. And Boogie, at the time, wasn't even level 6. He's moving in now, so it could be a smite fight.
Yeah, we're going to have a 50-50. They want to try to flip the dragon. It's going to be secured by the center of all people. Meech gets the last hit, and Zazel goes fishing. River gets caught. He's got to try to escape this one, but the damage over time burns him down, and it's Boogie getting first blood. Meech escapes through the mist, but nicely done from Shopify. They really needed that to slow down this tempo that the Thieves were putting out.
I like the aggressiveness from the Shopify rebellion bot lane. I think they know that the game's not going too well for them, but I just really like them both talking forward.
Okay, 3v2 now as Boogie's ready to reinforce this bottom lane battle. Zazel hooks another one, man. The Nautilus is showing up big here in the early game.
That's just clutch.
Not much happening, but Sniper's got himself a nice CS lead, and I really like Olaf as the game goes on. I think if Brand can't one-shot him, or even Quid, I think him and Quid are going to have a really nice time this game.
Yeah, they are trying to play mid lane, though, to set up, and Zazel lands another hook.
Yeah, Zazel goes in. They want to focus on the Tom Kench because they know that Ayla would be able to save Meech. Thickskin's going to keep him alive, but now Boogie's got to flash away as River's ready to make his entrance. Boogie down to 400 HP. He wants to try to turn it back around. There's the damage just pouring in. Yeah, they're going to lose
so
Boogie,
damage.
but a double kill for the Brand as he dies. He'll take that trade. 4-1 game score for Shopify.
Giving up 2 kills at Drake. And then here, he teleports in after the fact with the Brand double kill. At least they did pick up the Drake. But now also, follow-up question. If you're Sion right now, what are you typing in chat to Quid to let him know that your team is winning?
Just mid-gap.
All right, River going to be taken underneath the turret. Nicely done from Fake God, a Cassante moment. But Boogie's going to get traded back. The shutdown ends up going over to River thanks to the damage over time. 1-for-1, both junglers drop.
That was really well played by Fake God. He knows River, I believe, has no flash, and just actually, well, does have flash. He just pushes.
I think it's so much about how he can also get involved. So like either break the turret or find flanks mid. Because right now, Shopify crashing that Herald, exposing themselves a little bit. Quid's in River.
Yeah, this could be a problem for Quid. Wow, he really needed to make sure he got away from that, but I don't know if he can get away from this one. The follow-up coming in with an F charge. Shopify is going to burst down the Aatrox or not. The lifesteal is incredible. Quid is still fighting, but they finally drop him there thanks to Boogie. A big sleep's about to come in, and Sniper's rampaging. Insanity tries to get away back over the wall, but he's flashed into enemy territory. A 1-for-1 trade as both mid laners drop. Quid lived way longer than anybody was expecting there.
He really did.
We got the Scuttle Crab also being burned down by 100. They're going to try to secure that one first. River gets it with a watch out. Eep, TP coming in. It'll be a 5v5 melee here in the bot side River. Insanity on the front line. He'll look to soak up as much damage as possible. Quid wants to make an entry here on the side. Ayla's going to be soaking a lot of burst on the front, but he's still got the thick skin ready to go. Fake God trying to use the Pathmaker. Q3 on 3. 100 Thieves having to back up a little bit now as Ayla's thrown up in the air and Quid's in the back line. B-Boy's under pressure and the Drake is slain by River. The fight breaks out and Insanity's in the middle of everyone. Sniper's going to kill him, but now they got to be careful. Insanity's dead body's creating a whole lot of space as Quid tries to keep drain tanking. Zazel cannot provide the damage to kill him off. It's a double kill back over the Sniper. Shopify Rebellion is collapsing. Boogie, the last man standing. A little bit more will take him down. Here comes Bambi. There goes Brand. It's 5 dead on Shopify.
we can't get mid lane control. You just gotta pray that Boogie's insane.
All right. Guess they're gonna see if they can make those prayers be heard. Insanity's here on the front. They're gonna put some damage into him. Watch out, Eve chunking him down here a little bit. The power of the Lilia to chew through the tanks with the damage over time, and they'll burn him up. Quid gets the kill credit. The front line is down for 35 seconds. 100 Thieves feeling good.
So it's so hard for him to get in.
All right.
Quid's on a nice flank again as well.
They gotta try something. Zazel goes through the portal. He's ready for some kind of a flank angle here. 100 Thieves trying to play it careful enough. Boogie throws in a couple of spells, but Sniper is running and gunning for him. Olaf over the top. The Senna ulti's in too. Sniper's gonna die, and Boogie barely gets away. Quid's on the front line, looking to put the damage on Fake God. Ayla throws him up into the air, and they bring him right back down. Meech on a rampage. Boogie still trying to escape with 200 HP. Insanity back in the mix, but it's already over. Fake God. That kills if it connects onto Boogie, which could have changed things a little bit more, but just a slight miscalculation. And Zazel flashing in for the lockdown here, but where's the follow-up? Both TPs about to show up here as both teams are ready to keep this fight going. Fake God's here on the front. Quid knocking him up with a Q1. Pathmaker trying to get away. Fake God needs his escape, but Sniper's coming in from the side, ready to rock and roll. Zazel's down, and Sniper's going on a rampage. 100 Thieves looking for more as Boogie has to flash away. He throws out some damage, but Meech is unstoppable, and Fake God's dead again. Insanity, B-Boy, and Boogie all trying to stay alive, but the Fed member, the brand, he's got no mana.
Yeah, and also because they're running in almost so far ahead of everyone else, you're not getting these massive brand bounces for any of your damage. Not to mention River flash in, getting the sleep, pushing Boogie out. Soul point though.
This is Soul. If 100 Thieves secure it, a little bit more and easy peasy, man. The Lilia's got the smite. River having a great time as Ayla's under pressure. Zazel wants to go over the wall, but there's no backup. What are the tanks doing? You're not assassins. You ain't gonna kill them. Insanity trying to get back away now. Shopify, the desperation is there.
Yeah, you can just easily tell that they're so...
This 100 Thieves team has really good cohesion. We've said in almost every single one of their games, we've liked their 5v5 team comps. Another one coming together here in the end.
All right, Sniper getting caught out now. Let's see how he wants to play it from here. Zazel.
I think he just wins 1v2.
Yeah, he is just turning it right back around on these guys. He is not afraid. He'll take one, whether he's still alive. They will finally bring him down. 1 for 1 here so far, but Fake God and Insanity are not getting away from this one. It's a 3 for 1 trade. Make it 4 for 1. As Shopify just collapses. 100 Thieves. Now it's time for that bear.
It's so hard to kill anyone without Boogie. I'm dead.
3 to 4. I was just like, wait, how did the 4th guy die?
He must have just died to Meech and Ayla.
That's most likely what happened. B-Boy actually, when you look at it, having a pretty rough game. Part of that is just the 2 super fed bruisers that are charging him. He just doesn't have the items.
Quid really wants this. Zazel coming in. This could actually be a pretty nice shutdown here if Quid ends up going too far all the way. Yeah, that's done. Okay, well.
That's a solo queue play.
Yeah, that's. He was just getting a little. What a Chad. I love this kid, man. He's an entertainer through and through. Insanity trying to get away, but Ayla just stops him in his tracks. Insanity. He even stopped champion movement. Yeah. That's how you know it's a boom. Him and all of Shopify know that this game is coming to its close real soon here. 27 minutes in, it's Soul, it's a 10,000 gold lead. It's Baron for the side of 100 Thieves. They're marching on the base. They got a 5v4 for the next 30 seconds. They've already broken through inhibitor number 1 down here in the bottom lane. They'll work on that inhibitor there itself. Now the turret's gone. Okay.
Kenji is being used.
Yep. They got down to
you don't
half.
need it.
Man, Meech has actually gotten quietly pretty fed.
There's a lot of souls
6,
too.
1, and 9.
How does he have 163? That's so many at 27 minutes.
I think for a lot of the games, it's following around River.
Oh, Boogie gets dunked. They're going to trade him for Sniper. It's a 1 for 1. Sniper is happy to make these plays. He is role-playing the Viking lifestyle as now we've got Zazel trying to get out, but Quid is not going to allow it. He keeps on chasing after B-Boy. The Infernal Chains of the auto attacks. They just bulldoze them. Insanity's back alive, but it's only in time to get another death. 0, 5, and 3 on the Scion, about to become, there it is, 1 and 6. He takes one with him as he goes, but everybody on Shopify is dead. There's still enough bodies here on 100 Thieves. They'll push in and take the dub.
Man, it almost feels like one of those solo queue games where they want the game to just keep going because it's so much fun to be this far ahead. But you're absolutely right. 100 Thieves are going to take this one and move to 2, to 4, and 3.
Looks like Shopify met their match with the Scion mids trying to quit.
It is what it is, but Leona, great engage alongside Varus. I'm expecting Jhin to for sure go cleanse this game. So thoughts on draft so far? Which draft?
So, pre-6 Nocturne getting the Cloud Drake, as long as they can prevent the 5 or 6 corrupts.
Sunder just moved to the new item that
Sundered
says
Sky.
Sunder. Yeah, it's the same word. That's just what they do. But now Armeo trying to get away from Contracts here. Huge factor is it's level 6 Viego versus level 5 Nocturne. Contracts trying to flash into an angle of the blast cone that he can use to get away. Spectral Maw, again, just trying to cast it for distance. Mass showing up to this first ends up being a huge X factor, but Palafox knows that Armeo is the one that he should have killed, but he miscalculates the damage. Now Palafox is in trouble. Oh man, what is going on? Palafox trying to get away, but they split up to go after both clones. It's first blood to Mask. What?
Yeah, that was a sequence. First off, as the fight happens bottom as well.
All right, 2v2, Ole and Huhi soaking up the damage on the front as Huhi's got to back out. Ignite's dropped, but it's the Maokai falling. Tactical puts the arrow in his back. Look out, the bullets are flying out. Ole's gonna try to tank it up. Don't let him curve the bullet. Don't let him be Angelina. He ain't wanted. Okay, Ole blocks him. We're good. What? All right, Summoner Spell chosen for this game, and Energy are going to start up the Drake for themselves. There is a ward in this pit that has not been swept away. Immortals looking to challenge this. Castle has his teleport ready. He's going to be the one teleporting in alongside Dokla. Ole is very low and he has to try to get away. Now Castle's here in the middle of everybody. World Ender's ready to go.
It should work.
He needs to drain tank it as Armeo's already kill off Huhi. Castle's going to drop to Dokla, but now where's the fight go? Contract's looking for the reset as Armeo has to disengage. Palafox wants to flank and he jumps into the back line. Armeo barely gets away as Energy turns attention right back over to Drake. Palafox is the only Energy player still with good health bar to work with. Dragon's gonna go over to Armeo and IMT. Now Dokla's stuck in the pit. Tactical coming up, trying to pick off a little bit more HP as Immortals are still seeing if they can grab something off the back end of the fight. Immortals still chasing. Palafox attaches the chains to Mask. Now Dokla's ready to go in and Mask falls. Ole's about to drop too. Immortals with an egregious overextension and Energy with a triple kill to Viego.
It was so close. Might still give something, and Energy looking like they're trying to punish Mask. Mask thinks he has vision, but not there.
Contract's coming in. Spectral Maw finds the connect. Mask is stunned up, and Huhi's ready to follow. Twisted advance, keeping him on top of him as Contracts continues that chase. Another Maw stun, another job done. Contracts 4-0-1.
Sundered Sky going over to Dokla.
They don't even need to use the Rift Herald on it. It's already so low from what you were talking about earlier. Palafox's Lichbane build
Nerfs the team fight of Immortals. And then when he TPs back, he takes Castle to 30% health. So by himself, he took both of the enemy solo laners out of the fight.
Well, I think the rest of Energy is looking to take Mask completely out of
One of the most effective 0-1-4 LeBlancs I've seen. He narrowly missed that first kill that would have, I think, made him, it would have been incredible. Tactical can't play the game. He's Blade of the Ruin King Varus, I think, because he was a little bit worried about treading through Cassante, but he can never get close. And look out.
They're going in for Huhi. He flashes out. The fear is going to tether to him, but he still gets away. The enchanted Chemtech Blast Cone just eats you about 50 yards in one direction. So
I love that thing.
The play fizzles. Yeah, those are a lot of fun. Like the giant plants, even though a lot of people don't like the Chem Rift because the Dragon Soul is weak, the plants are a lot of fun.
Oh man, Contracts is in.
1v2 here in the river. Trying to disengage, but he's got his boys coming to back him up. Huhi over the top here with the Maokai ulti. Immortals have a 4-man response, but is it going to be enough? Huhi's very low. Tactical grabs the kill. Contracts barely escapes, down to about 20 HP. Immortals finally found themselves an angle here as Palafox continues retreating. Contracts really happy to not. You already mentioned the Blade of the Ruin King build. Makes it a little bit difficult to maximize that DPS, but here we go. Immortals going after the Drake. They've got all the stacks of the Blighted Quiver on it. Huhi ulti over the top, Ole's here from the front line. He's isolated away from the rest of the team, but he is Leona, tanking it up here for a while. FBI grabbing the kill. Immortals still having the Drake very low. They will secure it. They'll go to Soul Point, but they're here in a 4v5. Shockwave only finds Huhi. Palafox going in for Mass. Looks to find a little bit more damage as Palafox is leading the charge. Huhi's very low, and Contracts is going to be killed by Tactical. The shutdown back over to the 80, carried from IMT. Castle is still fighting. Raid boss Aatrox. Palafox and FBI head for the hills, but it's FBI heading for the dirt. Dokla wants to get away, but Tactical's just gonna put a few arrows in him. A triple kill to the Immortals bot laner, and Energy got messed up in that one.
And remember when I said Tactical couldn't play the game? 5 team fight damage from Energy. They never set up the early side lanes. They never chunked anyone before the fight, and now Immortals is going for Baron.
Immortals got it down to 2,000. Palafox wants to stop him, but now he's ignited. He has to retreat. There's no way in. Say it.
I don't know.
Did something goofy happen?
I haven't said it yet. I just keep asking the question. I want to know when it feels right.
Cosplaying the wolf. Not quite in time there for Armeo to stop him, but man, Immortals, okay. This is your shot. This is your chance. The gold lead has swung back around the other way.
Here we go.
Here comes Huhi for the engage. Ole on the front line yet again, but just like last time, it's Leona. That's not going to win the
combo.
fight. They go in the combo. The shockwave with the Nocturne, and FBI's already killed Ole. Where's the fight going to go from there? As it's Palafox for Ole traded. Keep your eyes on Tactical. This is the guy who can provide all.
Got him the Crypto Bloom at least, so now he's on par with Mask's items, but Immortals can just, I think Armeo just wants to hit. He just wants to hit this Dragon. When it gets to about 4,000, he's going to press ult, and then probably not even go in on the ult, probably just smite Drake.
Right, you just use it to deny the opportunity for energy to go in. As the Drake is down to 3K. Contract's in a bad spot against Castle, though. They've already got the Chem Drake secured for IMT. Armeo flies over the top, Contract to the defensive Heartbreaker to try to survive. Castle just flashes over the wall and takes him out. Beautifully done for the Immortals top laner. But now Dokla's going to try to get one back. Castle is still drain tanking all the way through him. Dokla's trying to escape, but Tactical's got the arrows ready to go. Dokla should drop here too. Ole is going to take the kill credit. It's Soul plus 2 kills for Immortals.
Is IMT good? They're so close. Immortals has the soul. They completely demolish Contracts and Dokla there, and Tactical shredding that turret without the Baron buff.
All right, Immortals, do not overextend here. Palafox putting a little bit of damage into Armeo. He's back a little bit. They really want to establish vision control over this top side blue jungle of energy. Make sure they can see him as they approach and be ready for
those
the Baron.
plants. Those plants. This Chem Soul is the Immortals' 6th man this game. They're full health once again. They're on Huhi.
Oh, Huhi gets caught out though. The Chains of Corruption to lock him down. They want to go in and try to burst him before anybody can say anything about it. Nicely done. Castle grabbing the kill. Now the rest of energy trying to retreat as Armeo's providing the threat off to the side. Dokla burst down to the front line as Castle keeps the chase going. FBI and Palafox trying to get away, but FBI is caught! He is not the one who knocks! It's Immortals knocking everybody down today. Contracts trying to get away. Palafox trying to heal up, and Immortals trying to end the game now. They've got the wave. They've got all 5 players alive. Palafox dives again. Ole, the Chad Leona will lock down LeBlanc and stop the fancy feet. Contracts can't reset, and that'll do it. It's 3 seconds on Huhi, but everybody else is dead for another 15. Immortals should win the game right here. IMT coming together as a team. Huhi trying to jump forward on Tactical. He just wants to waste their time, but Immortals have their eyes on the prize. They'll end the first round robin 3 and 4, and they'll do it, taking down the reigning champs.
So one thing is for certain, Flowers. Is Immortals good? Is Immortals bad? Technically, they are exactly as good as Cloud9. That is what